In some very all-around unfortunate news, WWE Hall of Famer Sonny, aka Tammy Sitch, has officially been arrested in connection to a fatal crash that took place back in March. Now, for those of you who have not been paying attention to this topic specifically, Tammy Sitch, aka Sonny, crashed into a vehicle back in March, driving at a high rate of speed, causing the death of the occupant in the car. The impact caused the other car to crash into a third vehicle whose occupants were not hospitalized but did complain of injuries. That is officially from the police report back in late March. Now we know that Sonny has officially been arrested. This, according to PW Insider, reporting that Sitch, aka Sonny, officially arrested back on Friday and charged with 9 different charges in this case, including DUI, causing the death of a person, aka DUI manslaughter, which is the most severe charge he faces. Excuse me. Driving with a suspended or revoked license as well, and 7 other counts. With this, Tammy Sitch, aka Sonny, could be facing up to 30 years in prison if convicted. Her bond was set at $200,000 for the DUI manslaughter charge and about $30,000 for the rest of the charges. Now, obviously, this is saying that this is a serious situation doesn't even cover it. There are a lot of people out there who want to give Sonny a lot of critiques or say what they want to about this case. And what I will say is the saddest part about all of this, I know there are people who are fans of Sonny who hate to see this, and no one wants to see this happen to anyone. The saddest part about all of this, though, is that someone lost their life. And that's something that I think everyone needs to remember. Someone lost their life that can never be brought back. No amount of money, no amount of jail time, no amount of even coping is going to bring that person back. And that's the most unfortunate. And that is why I talk about it in sports all the time when people see things like this, or they see, things like this happen. If you have a way of getting home, if you have the means to get home, or if you know you don't have the means to get home, do the wise thing and don't drive. If you're going to go somewhere, you're going to party, don't drive afterwards. And if you know that you're not going to have a way to get home, it's probably best not to go or what have you. Now, again, I have no idea what Tammy Sitch was doing that night, and I'm not going to pretend to know. This is just an aside that is kind of related to an overall message that we can take away or try to take away from this, because it's tragic. It's absolutely tragic that someone lost their life. Another part of this is that a civil suit was filed by the deceased's estate against Tammy Sitch and the owner of the car Sitch was driving, who was her boyfriend. The suit alleges negligence on both of their parts in excess of $30,000. Again, no amount of money is going to bring anyone back, but they are rightfully inclined to pursue civil charges as well. That being said, it does not look good for Sonny. Toxicology reports we're still waiting those, but it really is sad to in a way to see this fall from grace, because like in the mid to late 90s, Tammy Sitch, Sonny was the nothing could touch her. She really broke out as the first diva and really made it something to not like. I know the diva has a bad connotation for very good reasons nowadays, but really made it her own and we kind of, for a little bit there at least, kind of showed what the good aspects of that term could mean. And there were bad that went along with it, and to say that it has been a bumpy road or a journey, whatever you want to call it, since then, would be, putting it mildly, after everything that's happened, including the death of Chris Candido, the other uh, legal troubles, the other obviously substance abuse issues that have happened, and all leading to this. And again, all I will say is about that specifically is, if you need help, please go get help. And if you need a ride home, find a way to get home that's not driving behind the wheel of a car when you are impaired. It's so critical, and it's such an easy thing to do, and it can mean saving someone's life in a weird way. But again, we'll stick with this. Let me know what you guys think about this, and again, this is tragic news, so let's try to keep it as let's try to keep it, at least civil in the comment section. Hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever a new video is released.